Hello everybody, Manithral here, and welcome to the weekly update video for RS3. Now this week we have Amascut Combat Masteries and the QoL rune crafting, as well as the third weeks into leagues is starting today. But there is a lot of Amascut Combat Masteries, elite all the way to non-tiered and grandmaster, so there is some possible ones that aren't even in the tier list. But it does start pretty heavy. So we'll go with that. And the 4,000 in Rage, that was looked to be actually done this week, but it is not. But they want to hold off until leaks. Well, with leaks for now for a little bit. The game health update for runecrafting QoL. We'll get to that because it's all covered in the patch notes. We have a Frogly Charity Cosmetics. So as you can see here, there is a Froggy outfit, a cape, and then you also have a new little pet you can get here. I'm assuming the banana is for a size comparison of the pet. But that is all in for the fundraiser for the friend. The every now and then RuneScape does a charity, and this is all for Safe in Our World, Blueprint for All, and Special Effects, which is a charity to raise money for great causes. And so, alongside the proceeds from the Froggy sales, they also enable RuneCoin donation bundles so that you can pay what you want for the Froggy outfit. So there is a bunch of different bundles for that, but do keep in mind this is all for charity. So, and they're completely free. Oh, wait, oh, sorry. The stuff is not all completely free, but this time around the Frogly outfit comes with the adorable Frogly parasol and shimmering cape. So do check that out. And it says something I hear about something being completely free until October 5th. And it can't be the outfit. So anyway. Um, yeah, so do check that out. Let's go into the patch notes. We have Amascut God of Destruction, so there's a lot here overall just within patch notes alone. That's why I'm not reading over every single one of the achievements for Amascut. But so far we have Amascut Goddess of Destruction. Fix the position of vortices within the prison realms during a Amascut to devour a boss fight. Ironman can now benefit from other players' Prism of Salvation. Added a brief immunity to players leaving the portals P2, well, Phase 2 and 4, which prevent them from being hit by invisible waves. Added full immunity to the player clicking to follow the light during Phase 6. If they are hit by the telegraphed attack as they are clicked, will now spawn on the platform unharmed. Fix an issue where the Devourer Aura, Amascut Eye effect, was not properly aligned when using female avatar. Reduce the attack range of the feline act from 2 to 1 in the Amascut. Resolved an issue where the Interceptor debuff on Phase 5 of Amascut was not clearing up. This happened if you took a hit of the same tick you reformed to Mechan. Insane Final Boss now correctly requires having the Amascudi unlocked. Updated how loot is distributed during the Amascut kills. The base tank now takes first priority for the extra loot piles, then top damage dealers after that. Mechan's Light has had a few minor tweaks to ensure its identity as a legendary weapon is maintained. Increase the duration of lesser purifying light from 15 seconds to 30 seconds. Increase the range of special attack from 1 tile to 2 tile. 3 with the halberd range. And note that this will still only hit a maximum of 9 tiles targets at once. Increase the damage of the lesser purifying light from 25% to 35%, and 25 and 35% to 45 and 55%. Increase the damage of the purifying light from 35 and 45% to 65 and 75%. So while they are happy working with Mechan's Light identity and tagging monsters, it didn't quite hit the marker as multi-target weapon. As a result, they tweaked some numbers around to ensure the consistent better for tagging monsters. To Mechan's Resplendence has had a few changes to ensure that it's solidly into the meta for Magic. Charging 9, charging 5.4. Set effect increasing the damage of your damage over time abilities while inside Sunshine 1.5%. Critical strike chance per piece worn while inside Sunshine. Set effect 4 remains the same. Set effect 5, channeling Asphyxiate for its full duration, grants embodiment of light for 9 seconds, granting your next non-channeled magic attack 50% critical strike damage. Channeling Asphyxiate for its full duration, grants embodiment of light for 9 seconds, increasing your critical strike damage by 50%. Added a prayer bonus to each of the armor piece. Bro, thank God armor. There were some league hot fixes during the week. Logging out no longer resets loot earned during an Archglacier or Tellu streak. Resolved an issue whereby boss drop rates in leagues could not be reduced to under 1 in 10 due to safety checks. Fixed an issue that was downgrading a player wingsuit after they unlocked the tier 3 version from the 4th relic passive. Fixed an issue that was causing the world first for Soling Ambassador to trigger multiple times. League players, I remember that. League players can no longer repeatedly cast the Great Maul special attack for free using the Specialist Relic. Players are now granted access to Shiloh Village and Tormented Demons. A new passive has been added to Tier 3. A Drama Staff can be claimed from Sage, allowing basic Fairy Ring access. However, you'll still need to complete the Fairy Tail questline for access without the staff or the Fairy Light Flight Relic. Upon reaching Tier 5, Raziel and Hermod are able to be fought without needing the questline completed. Upon reaching Tier 5, the Sun Spirit item is unlocked and can be reclaimed from via the Sage. During the Foundation quest only, the building speed of the fort and experience has been increased by tenfold. Note that the experience earned with this change is the same as before change. Players can now learn, create, upgrade, wear the full Slayer helm without completion of Smoky Kills. Reaching Relic Tier 6 now grants the enriched Pontifex Shadow Ring, which allows the access to the Dream of Aya. The ring can be reclaimed from the Sage. League's Catalyst equipping the Slayer helmet will now complete the relevant task. Creating a God Sword when the anvil correctly completes the task. Assemble any God Sword from the God Wars dungeon. Runecrafting QoL reviewed the chance mechanics for the Abyssal Runic Synapse and Lime's Thread. Now the chances are 1 in 50 to allow for more organic spread, but lack mitigation. Works with the amount of times crafted rather than runes crafted to stop low-level runes from being the meta method to obtain these items. If the player doesn't receive the item within 74 crafts, they are now guaranteed the item on the 75th. Added functionality to the Abyssal Runic Synapses and the Iranian Altar to get 250 runes and a magical thread. Added dialogue to the Mage of Iranian Altar hinting that this can be done. Added an inspect for the Runic Synapse that tells players that it can either be used for the Masteries staff or brought to Iranian to get runes. Stop the Abyssal buff for room crafting if the player teleports to the Chaos Altar using the Wicked Hood. The Runic Tuner has been improved in a variety of ways. It now moves players close to their Attune Altar when entering the Abyss. Now linearly boosts the chance to attune to higher level altars with every charge, rather than at 20 and 40 charge. The attuner now attunes to any altar at every 7 charges, allowing players to get to an altar of their choice. The tooltip is changed to reflect the above changes. The attuner now works for the Armadillo runes and combo runes if attuned to the Air Altar or one of the elemental altars. The Abyss no longer gives XP boosts. Runecrafting XP benefits have been built into skill levels and gives an XP boost 2 crafting runes at altars, including the Iranian altar, that at level 105 add up to 300%. The Demonic Skull no longer gives XP a boost to rune crafting and no longer boosts magical thread chance. The magical thread chance is now part of the wilderness area task reward, increasing with every set until the old amount is reached at elite. The Wilderness Sword effect has a chance to teleport the player to the Abyss Inner Ring. Now also works if the sword is in the backpack. Changed the Irania Altar XP balancing from 2 times XP to 1.5 times XP compared to the regular rune XP, since it now also benefits from the Abyss boosts. Slightly buffed Eternal Magic Weapon imbuing to account for slightly higher overall core rune crafting XP rates. The Paradox spell has been turned into a self-buff, extended in length, and made usable with a lot more skilling nodes. Increase the duration of the Paradox to 1 minute and rebalance the runes needed. Added Arc, Magnetic Minnow, and Swarming Fish, Barbarian Fish, Couraceous Front Fishing, not the boss. Rocktail, Cavefish, and Ghostly Soul to lift the fish that work with Paradox. Stop the Dwarven Fish Extractor from allowing players to fish bait free while Crystallize or Paradox are active. Stop the Dwarven Fish Extractor for animation from playing while Crystallize or Paradox are active. Paradox now works with major hunting methods except Big Game Hunter and Whirligigs, including the Croesus front outside the boss arena. Mining with Paradox now gives +1 ore and 25% mining damage to account for both low and high level methods. Previously, the low level method were not impacted by the 100% mining damage at all, and without the extra mining damage, higher level methods don't benefit by just having Paradox on until you eventually get an ore. Paradox now works with the rune essence, silver, gold, concentrated gold, clay, soft clay, granite, limestone, regular sandstone, gem rocks, crablets, and the process from mining. The Dwarven Ram Hammer animation doesn't show if the players using Crystallize or Paradox to signify that it doesn't provide any buffs. Added Couraceous from wood cutting outside the boss arena and bamboo to a list of resources Paradox works on. Stop the Dwarven Chainsaw animation from working on Paradox and Crystallize are active. The full list of the new Paradox compatible methods are Arc, Bamboo, Turtle, Crablet, Fish, Crisis Front, Hunter, Mining, Woodcutting, Outside Boss, Magnetic Minnow, Swarm Fishing, Barbarian Fishing, Rocktail, Cavefish, Ghostly Soul, All Box Trapping, Deadfall Trapping, Tracking, Bird Snaring, Butterflies and Charming Moss, Net Trapping, Pitfall Trapping, Falconry, Marisama, Plant Trapping. Charm Spirits, Rune Essence, Silver, Gold, Concentrated Gold, Clay and Soft Clay, Granite, Limestone, Regular Sandstone, Gem Rocks, Platinum, and Porcelain Clay and Soft Porcelain Clay. Whew, that was a list. Treasure Hunter Calendar, starting October 2nd and hitting all the way to October 6th is the Assassin's Return. As you can see here, there's a new spiffy outfit here. And we go to the community spotlight, and up first was a part understanding 26's wife surely have one-handed crafting with these absolutely fantastic necromancy nails. And then Ninth Cloud getting a little bit of a, I want to see, is this a chibi style of the artwork here? It looks absolutely awesome. And Rune 2, QPRS has made a video saying about I have 99 hours to complete RuneScape #1. So very interesting to see how that turns out. And then Pink Skirt player events as well as other player events are going on all week. Do check the MDM calendar because you never know when there's a boss fight and you would learn how to do it. Great way to learn. And then of course Rune HQ, they're having an event this week too. Check the calendar. You gotta check that in-game calendar, guys. There's tons of stuff, especially a lot of learner events. Go check it out. But that'll be it for this video, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Till next time, later, guys.